The snow began to fall just as the last candle was lit. In the small living room, worn ornaments caught the glow and turned it into something holy. Maggie pressed her nose to the frosted window, tracing the outside world with a fingertip. Silent flakes gathered on the sill, muffling the distant sounds of tires on slushy street. Behind her, her younger brother Sammy carefully placed the wooden angel on the very top of the tree, his tongue stuck out in concentration. There wasn't much under the tree this year. A box of peppermint sticks wrapped in golden paper, a puzzle that had been played one too many times, and a sweater Maggie had found at the second-hand shop, folded and tied with dull blue ribbon. Yet the air shimmered with a warmth that had nothing to do with presents. Grandmother sat in her old chair, knitted shawl tucked beneath her chin, hands folded in her lap. She watched the children and then called softly, "Come here, both of you." Sammy and Maggie went to her side. She drew them close, her arms wrapping around them. "That's a fine tree," she whispered, and the children blushed with pride. They studied her lined face as she murmured a short evening prayer, barely louder than the clock's tick, words drifting into the air like the first feathery flakes of snow outside. When the prayer ended, Maggie stole a glance at the presents again, seeing not the smallness of the pile, but the shine on the little ornaments that had been on their tree for generations. Sammy giggled, nudging her, and she remembered, suddenly, laughter was its own kind of gift. Grandmother smiled, kissed them both, and released them. Maggie pulled Sammy into a clumsy, forgiving hug, the sort that brushed away the sharp words they'd exchanged earlier over the worn-out puzzle pieces. In the soft candlelight, old grudges seemed to fade and forgiveness felt effortless. Outside, the snow deepened, laying a fresh white blanket over the street and every roof. Inside, their warmth grew, not just from the fire or the close press of bodies, but from the certainty that hope could be reborn in even the smallest, plainest places. Stronger than disappointment or want, hope was there in each forgiving hug, each flickering candle, each whispered prayer before sleep. As the flames danced on glass, they drifted to bed, hearts at rest. In the hush before dreams, the world felt still. Christmas wasn't about what they had with their hands, but all they had within their hearts.